All hail the beard, it's your boy Big Beard B, and we are back for another edition of Big Beard Business. Today we got Big Draco. Let me stop that. We got Big Draco's new fragrances, SBoy by Draco. Listen, man, I got sent both of these over for review and discussion, and today I'm going to give you my first impression. Now, I'm going to put these bricks down before we hop into it, but I remember, I don't know, last year, maybe November, December, maybe even October, he was on the Breakfast Club and he said he was dropping 2 fragrances.
It's just my life. It's a reality show about my life. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to P. Diddy. Boom, I got the sneakers coming, the Draco sneakers, Draco shoes. I just did a cologne. I got the cologne perfume coming out for the ladies, cologne for the men. And I'm an actor now.
What else you in?
Shout out to Childish Gambino.
Tried to play my guy, but here we are in hand. Now, if you know Big Draco, Big Soulja was the first one on YouTube with these rap songs, and he's the first one to do it properly and send your boy a package, all right? So we're gonna hop into it. Now, what I'll say is, I had some people hit me up like, yo, B, we keep hearing about this SBoy by Draco, Soulja Boy's fragrance. We need your thoughts. We need your opinions, and today we are here. Now, we got 2 fragrances here. I believe one is for men and one is for women, and we will hop into it and see what is what. All right, now listen, man. When you rock these fragrances, you're gonna have your pretty boy swag on. This right here is my swag. All right, this one's for her. We'll save that one for the second one. Boom, and we'll hop in here with this one here. Obviously, this one's the men's unless they send me 2 of the same. And if that happens, we'll give one away. All right, here we go, man. I am interested to see what this fragrance is all about because this was kind of relayed to me as like a niche fragrance, something that was higher end, something that was more class and more elegant. And if so, then Soulja is the first one yet again to do that. Okay, now a lot of rappers drop fragrances, and I would have thought like Drake would have been like the first one to really do it like next level. I haven't seen that yet. But yeah, man, Big Draco here. When his people hit me up and we were talking and said, listen, man, we got master perfumers, Cree, everything you need. I'm like, okay, all right, we'll see, my guy. Here we go, man. This is the box here. This one is SBoy for him by Draco. All right, Big Soulja. Don't get that confused. All right, here's your bottle here, man. Very standard presentation on it, but it does feel good in the hand. All right, let's go ahead and dive into this. See how many pumps it takes. 1, 2, oh, boom, okay. Prime the pump, ready to go. Yeah. Oh, this is nice. Okay, so listen. I'm gonna dive into this a little bit more, let this sit on paper a bit, but on that first spray, and I caught it in the air, I kind of got something that was almost like Baccarat Rouge 540 by Mason Francis Kirk Jones. All right, but this one is still very, very different, and that's a good thing. So you don't ever want fragrances to be clones. This one does have a similar vibe, but it's also very fresh, something very different than what you get in Baccarat Rouge 540. Yeah, this is dope. I'm not sure how long ago they released this fragrance, right? Because y'all been hitting me up like, yo, B, when you popping off with it? So let's say if he released this video on the Breakfast Club in November, December, time for the master rate, he might have done something 4 or 5 months ago. For me, I see wearing this one date night, casually during the day, and I feel that this fragrance could work almost in all seasons. Winter may be a miss, but I'm gonna let that one dry down and I'm gonna come back to it. So that's a very nice one, and we'll hop into what the notes are on these fragrances. Now, SBoy for her by Draco. Now that was a little bit confusing for me, right? So I would think maybe it might be called like S Her, but this one is also called SBoy for her by Draco. All right, and the other one was SBoy for him by Draco. So obviously we know what SBoy stands for, Soulja Boy. So I get that. Now the way you tell these 2 fragrances apart, the boy for him is darker, all right? Where you have the SBoy for her is kind of all clear. All right, good. Nothing floating around here. As you know, I'm quick to call you out if you got something floating around in your packages, like some other rappers. But I digress. All right. That's good too. Oh, it smells like there might be some type of, there's something fruity in here. There's either some type of peach or pear. I know those notes go totally different, but I'll have to see how they stack up without what else is in this. Now this one for me is very, very interesting. Damn, I do like this one. I'm gonna pause the video real quick. It's gonna look like movie magic to you, but I'm gonna take this down to the missus and see what she has to say and let you know about it. Matter of fact, I'll take them both down. Hold please. And we are back. All right, man. So I took these down to the missus and allowed her to smell both. Now, SBoy for her, she said was good. But the one that stole the show immediately, hands down, was SBoy for him. She said, I need to smell this one on you. That is really good. I'm like, okay. Hold down, tiger. Listen, these fragrances are nice. More than what I was expecting. All right, I'll tell you a bit. So some rappers, man, they release fragrances and they don't really look at presentation. And when I say rappers, there's like different classes of rappers, right? So you got some that are underground, you got some who are major, right? And you got some who are just out there. We'll put it that way. And what I'll say, all across the board, every part was solved for with these SBoy fragrances by Draco. All right, so you know that I went to, I did a video a long time ago, right? Kanye fragrance had bugs in them, okay? There was the other rapper, had bugs in them. All right, and we're picking these up from stores, ordering them online. I can tell you that this here was cared for. There's quality in it. Quality control is there. That's a plus. All right, and I know it sounds so basic, but when you're looking at this, people are spending their hard-earned money, and the opportunity today where people don't have to shop with you. You want to make sure that you're taking care of the people and providing them a quality product. And from the presentation to the scent profile of these fragrances, everything has been done in a way that is conducive of you saying, hey, I care, I value that you spent your money with me. This is what I have to offer you. So far, so good. I'm gonna hop into the note breakdown on this and kind of give you a little bit more of what I get from these fragrances. But what I can tell you off the rip, both of these are enjoyable fragrances. This is the first impression, so I can't tell you how long these fragrances last, but we will get into that in the official review. So let me go ahead and start off with SBoy for Her by Draco. Now, when I talked about this fragrance in that first spray, I thought I smelled something fruity, and I kind of layered it back to, I think maybe a peach or maybe even some type of pear within this scent. And again, those are totally different in terms of where they are, but depending on what they're mixed with, it's kind of hard to determine what this fragrance actually has in it. I can tell you that this one is blended well in terms of not everything's just immediately popping off to me, but I feel that there is enough freshness here. It does come off as a feminine fragrance, and I think that this fragrance is a bit of a dainty fragrance as well. So it's more of that femininity, not too heavy floral, and it's also some sweetness here as well. When we get into what the actual note breakdown for this fragrance is, among others, there are mandarin, strawberry, gardenia. So I talked about that fruitiness. You get some of that bright component there with that mandarin. That's that citrus, right? You get some of that fruity nuance here with that strawberry. There's also rose, musk, and vanilla. So the vanilla adds with the sweetness and that cozy factor. That rose here, it's not a prominent rose. It's not like a rose that, in my opinion, comes off as dirty, because sometimes that they do. This is a overall nice smelling rose. Yeah, solid scent. I'm not mad at it. Not mad at it. All right, and then we get into SBoy for Draco. This is one of those ones, again, I said, hey, for me, this one kind of comes off as something reminiscent to Baccarat Rouge 540, but much brighter than Baccarat Rouge 540, so I don't find it to be a clone. But it is familiar enough where you can say, hey, I call it back, I tie back to something that I find to be enjoyable. Let me go in and get what the note breakdown is on this fragrance here and kind of give you a little bit more about this scent. All right, so according to the site, there's lemon, there's peach, coconut, bergamot, rose, jasmine, iris, lavender, amber, sandalwood, musk, oak moss, caramel, vanilla, and tonka. Now, I'll have to say this is, I was watching a video of, it was some rappers, and they were talking about this fragrance, and they were going on about the notes on here, and they were like lavender and amber and jasmine and rose. They thought these were like women that the fragrance was inspired by. No, my friend, those are actual fragrance notes. And the way they did it in this fragrance really does smell amazing. Yeah, this is really nice. So again, let's talk about some of that freshness here within this fragrance, right? So we got that lavender, it's there, it's prominent, you can get it. Musk, oak moss, caramel, vanilla, and tonka, right? So that cozy factor within this fragrance is there for me on account of the tonka, the vanilla, right? That caramel, how it adds to the sweetness. There's another fragrance within my collection that I really do enjoy that shares some similar notes and they smell completely different. But put yourself in the mind of Mula Mula from the house of Byron Parfums, right? You get that peach there, you get some strawberry within if you're going for the Rouge Extreme, right? You get some caramel within those fragrances as well. And it's a fragrance that is a heavy compliment monster, and that's what you get with this one here. Now, they are not the same in terms of profile, projection, etc., but they do share some similar notes. And if you're looking at fragrances and kind of how these things mesh together, I will tell you that this is a very nice scent. All right, much better than I was anticipating. Okay, sometimes when you get these people who put these fragrances together, I'm like, yeah, okay, not a celebrity fragrance. There's even a class of celebrity fragrances that people kind of just push to the side. But I'll tell you that I'm very impressed by what they were able to do with these two fragrances. Okay, now in terms of longevity, projection, etc., those are things that are yet to be determined. We will talk about those in the official review, but on first impression, I think that these fragrances are super dope. What I'll do is leave it linked and listed down below for you. I'll put the notes, I'll separate them out. Again, if you and your missus are getting these together, be a power couple and grab them both. And I'll also make sure we get you some codes down below if you're looking to explore what the Draco collection has to offer. All right, listen, that's all I got for you today. For those of you out there who are wondering what your boy had to say, boom! Big Beard B, sealed, stamped, and approved on first impression. More to come on the overall performance, longevity, etc. But overall, nice fragrances. I'm not mad at what they did here. That's my take so far. If you have these fragrances, as always, comment down below so we can get a better understanding prior to purchasing. Everyone out there will understand what's going on. Listen, as always, I'm your boy, Big Beard B. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Tell a friend that we are back again. But you already know what I need you to do. Just hit the goddamn